it was probably the most relaxed actual recording sessions. Just once we got together, it just seemed, it just seemed like we were real sure of what we were doing. And it was not a lot of second guessing and, pulling your hair and thinking, is this good? Is this, we just sort of just went in and did it in a very relaxed atmosphere. So it was fun.
Yeah, we had a limited amount of time, which is good also. You say, we got 3 or 4 days here, we got 3 days here, and so you tend to be pretty direct about the way you approach it. I think it keeps you from obsessing over any of the insignificant details, and so you immediately go to the things that matter, and the things that don't matter get basically placed aside. Where if you have some unlimited amount of time, and I've been involved. I've sat and listened to a guy hit a tom-tom for a few hours, and it's not quite right, And then the minute the band starts playing, it doesn't sound anything like like you thought it was going to anyway. It's just a real. I mean, there's a point where some of that can make some sense, but a lot of it just comes out of, I think, a lot of the demands of the job and the fact that people are insecure and you're just trying. You need the tom-tom to sound perfect. It's got to sound exactly like the one on. But if you a limited amount of time to go in and do the record, like I said, all that sort of stuff. It's like, hey, the tom-tom sounds like a tom-tom. It's fine. You want snare to sound like a reasonable sounding snare drum. And then just the band to play play well, and if the song is right, then that's the whole story. There's not you tend to not to get into the kind of things that can sort of drive you crazy, So it went pretty easy. I think we did, when we cut live with the band, we cut
cut like 8 songs
in like 5 days or something, which was. It's a pretty good. Now, of course, Gary, he produces a lot of my bass player produces a lot of records down in Nashville, and he'll make an album in a couple of days, because that's what people. There's at the same time, Elvis did 32 takes of Hound Dog or something like that. So so something wasn't quite right, So,
there was no pressure either to get anything done we didn't even know. Actually, thanks to Bruce, I mean, we started out, we didn't really have a label. So we were just, recording with hopes of getting a label. But, so there wasn't any pressure that was on us. It's like self-inflicted.
This land was ours, far as the eye could see. We took it from the Cherokee with a scalp and knife and a white man's disease. When the smallpox ravaged their town, we came in and burnt them down and took this dark and bloody ground. This dark and bloody ground. This dark and bloody ground. I took a prisoner 'cause I needed a wife. I broke a will, she gave me a son, I spared her life. It was a fate much worse than death. Yeah, we were kissed by the devil's breath, set down on this dark and bloody ground. This dark and bloody ground. This dark and bloody ground. Lay our bodies down, put them 6 feet in the ground, and when a long cold winter ends, or the sun comes shining in, the crops will grow again in this dark and bloody ground.
That was a tune where he came in with the words,
Right.
and I think we wrote the music like right there or something, you know, on the spot, and then just taught it to the band, and it all happened pretty fast.
Yeah.
An hour or so, you know.
Yeah, we went in and wrote it. Well, I had the words, like you said. We wrote it, changed a few things, and we told the band to take a break, and we worked on it for maybe an hour, to max, right? And come out, and cut it, did like 2 takes of it, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was nice because it was like an instant song.
And it's a Stratocaster through a,
Tone
I
master.
think a Tone Master. Was a
Tone
Tone
Master.
Master? Yeah, that was the sound on it. So I haven't played a Strat usually on records. It sounds slightly different, you know.
I'm chain smoking, I'm talking, heart's broken. Chain smoking, I'm chain smoking, words spoken, vows broken. Chain smoking, since you went away. Chain smoking, since you went away. I'm chain smoking, since you went away. I can stay out however late I want. I can watch all my favorite programs on TV, and I don't have to put up with your silly little laugh. Oh, I wish to God you're here to bother me. Still I'm chain smoking. Chain smoking.
That was the tune. That was one like Bobby Clear Mountain mixed that, and it was just, that was sort of it reminded me of, it was just, that was your pop song. Hey, well, maybe somebody will play this one, you know, on the radio.
I was actually thinking of the Beatles when I wrote that middle part, the bridge on it. At least I was just shooting for something Beatlesque and something people could sing along to. And I had this idea of it originally started, it was just like this raw, hypnotic type song, but then I finally got boring. So after I wrote that other bit to it, then the song was turned into something completely different.